Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for our next interview. This is with an amazing patient of mine, Ms. Vicki Pinney. Vicki was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and had to undergo the Whipple procedure and is doing great. So we're so honored to have you today, Vicki. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for asking me.
Well,
I feel so honored to be here.
You're tremendous, and we are so, from the minute I met you, I felt that there was this amazing spirit within you that has such a joy for life.
Thank you. I do.
Tell us about how you were diagnosed, Vicki, and how you knew that something was wrong.
Well, it was during, it was August 2020, during the COVID's first wave. And I was basically sheltering in place with my spouse at the house. And I kept getting these horrible pains very deep underneath my sternum that wrapped around to my back that left me curled up in a ball. I mean, it was painful. And after about 2 times of this, I went to the doctor. One thing led to another. They did the MRI, and there it was. A tumor on the head of my pancreas.
After the Whipple procedure for pancreatic cancer, it's pretty common that we need to give what we call adjuvant chemotherapy, which is chemotherapy after the operation. Now, Vicki actually made the decision that she did not want that. And I kind of want you to talk through that for us, Vicki, because I do think, as you know from our team, we want to support what you want. It's not a decision, nothing that you decide is ever wrong, because it's right for you.
Right.
So tell me about that process.
Well, as you know, I went so far as you went ahead and put a port in. I have a port in now. I was ready to go, you betcha. You sent me to a wonderful oncologist. She listened to me, I had a ton of questions, and she answered them all. She was kind. And something kept gnawing at me. Something did not feel right. And I kept wrestling with it. And I was set up to start chemo on Monday. And I was pacing the floors. It was just almost more than something just did not feel right.
And you would say that this felt even more different than undergoing the Whipple?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes.
Which is interesting, right? Because people always think surgery probably is the biggest deal.
Oh, no.
But I understand what you're saying, because chemo is something that's kind of more ongoing, right? As opposed to one thing. And
I kept saying to myself, well, you know, it was nowhere else in my body, and they got clean edges. Nowhere else in my body, and they got clean edges. And that kept like a recorder going in my head. Finally, one night I laid in bed and I said, okay, I need to pray on this. I need to turn it over to you, God. I need to know what to do. I don't know what to do. Something is not right. Something does not feel right. And it dawned on me, you know, I said, you don't want the chemotherapy, because you have always been about quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
Once I made the decision, it's like, I'm not kidding, it's like this peace came over me.
I call that the peace that passes all understanding.
It just was like a wave.
Yeah.
And I settled, and I didn't pace anymore. And I walked in there to my spouse, and I woke him up, and I busted out crying. And I said, I do not want the chemo. And they were behind me 100%, my family, whatever I wanted.
Did you feel that the team here was behind you?
I did. After I explained, I came in and I explained, and you know, that, you know, I just felt, you know, for me, you know, I kept going clean edges, nowhere else in my body. I know it was preventative, but I was still about quality, not quantity.
Right. Vicky has really demonstrated to us how it's important that we support the patient's choice. We're here to give you the information. It's your decision as to what you want to do with that, and we support you 100%. The team is really important. Please spend the time to choose your team. We would love to be part of that team, but really we're here to support you and give you information. If that's somewhere else, that's fine. We want you to be comfortable with the decision that you make. Just know there are options out there, and we are here to help you and support you in any way that we can. We hope that this video has really helped you get an idea that life is possible after a cancer diagnosis.